Hi, my name is Todd Grisham. Alongside... Here comes Eric El Terrible Morales. This man is as tough as they come, fighting out of Tijuana, Mexico. A true boxing legend. Marco Antonio Barrera, an absolute legendary warrior. It doesn't matter the weight class. Bantamweight, super bantam, featherweight, super featherweight, or lightweight. He's held world titles in 3 different weight classes.
It'll be ding-ding from birth Bravo off.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, here is the renowned 4-division champion of the world, introducing Eric El Terrible Morales. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Mexico City, here is the sensational 3-division champion of the world, the baby-faced assassin, Marco Antonio Barrera.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
So, all the talking's done.
All right.
Now, let's get down to action.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Nice exchange here from both men. Is he going to punch himself out, though? That jab misses. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh my! Barrera has never been in this kind of trouble before! Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Barrera might be going down. Good job trying to back out of trouble. I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And Barrera is rocked. How did they survive that?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You know the scorecards are going to... Hold that thought! Are we about to see the legend Barrera go down? Talking about Morales in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one-shot.
Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots on.
And there's the bell for round 2. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That left hook missed. Catch and shoot. Trying to score that left, but can't. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is...
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Marco Antonio Barrera is dazed and, oh my word, Barrera is down. Can he make it back to his feet? I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. You all right?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose him around.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Barrera in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Switch on. Get back up.
Jab working nice.
Let's get it started in round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Are we about to see the legend Barrera go down? Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And this is with that jab. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Well done with that counter shot. And Barrera is rocked. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That is illegal. Talk about Morales in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
Round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh my! Barrera has never been in this kind of trouble before. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Barrera might be going down. the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Marco Antonio Barrera is dazed and confused. How is this fight still continuing? Smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
That's a really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Morales in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Most of this fight, and now you've let him
Think about what to do. Good work. Now don't give in.
You've got to take that confidence away.
There's the bell to start round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Nice counter. Nice counter shot. The perfect counter lands. The right hook misses. Beautiful counter punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. There's no doubt. Oh, wait a minute! And this wasn't in the game plan. Morales has to find a way out of this. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you're getting caught...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Morales in that last round. They've got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance with...
Let's start the 6th. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Just missed with that jab. And he scores with the counter. Is he going to punch himself out, though? We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Stamina is off the charts. Well done with that counter shot. stamina is off the charts. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. That counter shot lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Morales in that last round. Not worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Great. Okay, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. And he just...
Here comes round 7. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Marco Antonio Barrera is on the canvas. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Barrera might be going down. Down goes Barrera. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up, what a journey towards this fight, what a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it, the fighters enjoyed it, I certainly enjoyed it.